Greetings, I am Santosh Subedi. I am here with you today bringing short videos for the students of class 12 who are preparing their final examination. Today I am here with you to discuss about a speech, I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King. Let's go with uh, this essay or speech. First of all, let's discuss about the background information about the topic and the writer. Okay, I have a dream. It's a public speech that was delivered by an American civil rights activist, Martin Luther King Jr. during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom on August 20th, 1963, in which he called for civil and economic rights and an end to racism in the United States. Martin Luther King Jr. was an American minister and activist who became the most visible spokesperson and leader in the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination in 1968. Okay, these are two paragraphs are taken from Wikipedia. Okay, let's discuss about the summary. The speech I Have a Dream is delivered by the black leader Martin Luther King Jr. This speech is made 100 years after the slaves in the USA were freed. 100 years ago, Abraham Lincoln declared that all slaves were free, but the black people in America are still not free. They are not allowed to go to the same place as whites. They are still put in the chain of discrimination. The Constitution of America declares that all men have the right all men have the rights to live freely and try to be happy. But America has not kept its promise. So the black people so the black people have come to Washington DC to say that the promise made in the Constitution should be fulfilled now. A king has a dream that one day all people will be treated equally. He has a dream that blacks and whites will sit down together like brothers and sisters. His children will not be judged by their colors, but by their works. There will be equality, freedom, justice, and brotherhood. People will have rights of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. If America is to be a great nation, all the people from different areas must be free. For this purpose, he asks black people to struggle with great discipline and non-violence movement. King says that they should not distrust all the white people because some of the whites are helping them. They should not stop their struggle until they get their rights of equality, justice, and freedom. Okay, this is about the summary of his speech. Let's discuss some question answer. What is Martin Luther King complaining about in his speech? Okay, students, by the summary above mentions, you may have got the answer. Please check this answer. Or what is the discrimination that Luther talks about in his speech? These two questions have same answer. In his speech, I Have a Dream, Martin Luther King complains about the discrimination done to black people by whites in America. Blacks are forced to live in dirty places. They are not allowed to live in big cities. They are deprived of their voting rights too. They are often beaten by police. They are not allowed to stay in hotels and motels. There is no equality, justice, and freedom. These are the points or the discrimination that Luther talks about in his speech. The next question is, to what extent does king's personal authority lend power to his words? Okay, the answer, king's person, yeah, king's means Martin Luther King's personal authority lends power to his words to a great extent because he is a powerful leader of black people in America. His speech is very powerful because each and every word of it is selected very carefully. It really touches our heart and mind even after so many years. Okay, next question. What is the historical significance of Martin Luther King's speech? Martin Luther King's speech has a great historical importance because it is related to Abraham Lincoln's Declaration of Independence too. Independence to the slaves in America. 100 years before this speech, Lincoln has declared all the black people free. It was a very happy moment for the blacks in America. They were promised to the right of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. But even after 100 years later, black people are dominated by some white people. They are beaten by police. They cannot stay in good hotels. They are forced to live in dirty places. They have no right of voting. They are still living in life of slaves. There is discrimination in the name of color. Black people are being dominated by white people. So being angry, King has made this speech in front of 200,000 people, and it has great importance to make them free. This is the historical significance of Martin Luther King's speech. विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरूलाई परीक्षाको दृष्टिकोणबाट तयारी गर्न अत्यन्त सहज हुने तरिकाले मैले यस्तै भिडियोहरू चाहिँ बनाएर अपलोड गर्ने प्रयास गरिरहेको छु। त्यसकारण युट्युबमा गएर मेरो च्यानल सन्तोष सुवेदीलाई सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु हुन, साथसाथै आवश्यकता अनुसार फिडब्याकहरू प्रदान गरिदिनु हुन म हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु। धन्यवाद। हामी यस्तै अर्को भिडियोमा भेटौँछौँ।